Welcome to Thez Nutz Garage, and today, old Phil is going to be getting a facelift. Alrighty, like I said in the intro, what we're going to be doing today is giving old Phil a facelift. Now we got some new stuff for it. I've ordered a new fog lamps for it. Truck didn't come with fog lamps in it, but it does have the wiring. I don't know if it has the relay, but I am for sure that it does not have the switch on the dash for it. That's a special switch. I think you pull the headlight switch out, makes the fog lamps come on. But what I'll be doing when I get into the interior of the truck, I'll be adding the switch and relay to it, getting those lights working in. But right now, since I'm working on the front end, I'm just going to go ahead and throw the fog lamps in the front of it and be done with it. The next thing I got was new headlights and marker lights, turn signals. Got those. We're going to be putting those in, and then probably one of the last things I guess we'll be putting in, I don't know, as we tear it apart we'll see, but I did get a new grill for the truck. This one, it's kind of starting to fade, kind of starting to get ready for that plastic chrome to start peeling off of the plastic grill. So, of course, the thing's, Lord, 98, I went 23 years old. So, it's got some age on it. The grill's held up pretty well, but we're just going to go ahead and replace it. Now, the grill I'm going to be replacing it with is from a 97 and to a 98 F-150. And then it has a little bit different front of the grill right here, but what it also does is it kind of matches the rims that I put on the truck a few videos back, trying to make the Expedition look a little different than most of the ones that you see going down the road. So if you see in the truck going down the road, you'll go, hi, what's up with that? That's not really right. So, but it fits, that's all that matters. Now, these particular first gen Expeditions that are the first couple of years, 97 and 98, they use a different grill than say a 99 through 2003 and into the 2004 Heritage model trucks. The grill's flat across the bottom. I'll say newer trucks of the first gen or Expeditions, they kind of come down a little bit because they have a different front bumper. These bumpers, everybody says they look like a Bubba Gump where they stick out, the lips stick out so far, but I kind of got to where I like it. So I'm just going to keep the front bumper and I guess this top piece right here that goes with it. So let's get started on that. And what I'll do is I'm going to pull the truck in here, and then I'll walk you through all the parts we got, and I'll show you what we're going to be doing. All right, so first up, we got our Tennessee license plate. Got to put that on there. Got to be representing the state of Tennessee now. Now these are my fog lamps that I've ordered, one for each side. Headlights, marker lights there. And then here's this new front grille. I'll be putting that on there. And the difference between that is you can kind of see the crossbars through here. That's the difference between that grill and this one. I think that's gonna look a little better. And I will be reusing the Ford logo that's on the front of the truck right there. So as you can see, these headlights are kind of dim, dingy. Could reuse them, I guess, for, I'll probably put this grill and the headlights like on Facebook Marketplace to sell somebody. Maybe theirs are busted and they just want to kind of fix it up a little bit, or truck up with just a little bit more. But they're good for that. You can see how here it's discolored. I think here you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but the chrome is bubbling, like that. I think that's about the only spot that is bubbling on it. Still discolored here. Now, one thing else I could do is I could just save the grill, sand it, put a good primer on it, and then paint it all white, so then the whole front of the truck will be white. But I kind of like the chrome on it, so I'm gonna stick with that. Now this is the lip that I'm saying that's different. As you can see, this grill is flat, so it'll only fit 97, 98s, because the way this bumper sticks out, it sticks out a mile here. The newer, I guess, Expeditions and F-150s like the 99s to 2004, like I said, it kind of just went down smooth in the front. But that's grown on me, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. When I paint the truck, this lip will be repainted, so that'll look good. Especially another plan that I have is to get a push bar for the front. that just comes up and covers the grill area here, back down. I'm not gonna put the brush guard that goes over your headlights, just thinking about doing it in the middle. So let's pop the hood and get started. All right, I'm gonna jump in here real quick. We got the grill out. When you're taking these out, you have these little black plastic pieces here. They're kind of just held in by them little quick fasteners. There's two on the end right here, and what they do is they kind of go up in this fender. There you actually could see there was one left in there. I gotta pull it out. But make sure you pull those out. And it's kind of a hard pry to get that out of there, but it'll come out. I guess if you took this front bumper off, it'd be easy peasy, but that would require you taking the front bumper off. And I'm not doing that today. So I'm just gonna, you know, put them on this bumper, jam that bumper in there, or not bumper, grill. So let's get back to jamming. Alright, so now I have my front grill in, my headlights, and my turn signals, marker lights. Got them all working. When I bought these headlights, they did come with the bulbs. The marker lights did not, so I had to reuse my marker lights. One tip for you is if you're doing this and you're messing around with these marker lights, reuse your factory clips right there if you can, and your factory bolts if they're in good shape. Because they come with some little cheap Phillips head screw, just didn't look good. And then when I was trying to put the factory bolt in the aftermarket clip, it didn't want to work right. So I just reused those clips from the factory marker lights. These headlights did come in pretty fairly adjusted. They matched these factory markings like this. That was the same distance on all three of them. So I didn't adjust the headlights, and as you can tell against this back wall, they're pretty good. They're about the same. So I'm not going to fool with those, trying to adjust them and get them all out of whack. Usually what I like to do is just try to make sure that this outside edge is kind of flush all the way around with the grill. And that way you don't have part of your headlight sticking way out and then way in back here. So that's just how I do it. I just like to keep it pretty close to the grill, and that's the way it came straight from the factory. So I've used these headlights on another one of my trucks, the Shelby GT 99 F-150. So, but I'm gonna jump on these fog lamps here, and I'm just gonna try to install these. And I'm not even for sure if these are the correct ones. I ordered them for this truck, and that's what come in. Square, oval, rectangle, oblong. So don't know. We're going to see if it'll fit, and I'll get right back. All right, so I had to make an auto zone run, and the reason why is because I was removing this block out for the fog lamp, And there's a bracket also underneath the bumper back there. And this is the fittings. They're just all tore apart. So I just ran AutoZone. Got a bunch of new stuff here that we're gonna be replacing this with. So I'll get up underneath the truck real quick and show you what I'm doing. Alrighty, so I'm underneath the truck and I'm trying to show you this. Now, here's a bracket right here. It comes over and you have 2 bolts that hold it in. Well, right here is where that fog lamp, one of the bolts is gonna go for the fog lamp. And then up here, you have one bolt that'll go here and a bolt that goes here. The fog lamp block out plate was actually bolted here and here. So what I did is I'm actually gonna replace all of these. So I'm gonna remove these and these. I'll slide in my fog lamp because I believe it goes in first, and then this rusty bracket. Because you can see, well, maybe not so much, but it's kind of indented right there to go around the bracket for the fog lamp. So probably what I'll do is I'll mount the fog lamp, put this up, and then it'll get 3 bolts. 2 for the bracket, 1 for the fog lamp. So let me get that installed real quick. This light up here, these little, especially this one, is gonna be hard to get to because of the way the fog lamp is made. It's gonna kind of just block it. So that's probably gonna be the hardest bolt to do. So let me get started on this and I'll jump back on here real quick. All right, up underneath the truck, and I'm gonna show you where this plug is. You see this blue plug right here? This is for the fog lamp. Since this truck didn't have fog lamps, it still had the wiring for it. So they've kind of got it tucked away up there. So I'm gonna break that loose and I'm gonna plug it into the back of our fog light assembly. And that's it right here. So as you can tell, I got my hands all cut up already. Got my new bolts in to replace those old ones, and then here's a new one. And then it's got a bolt up here and then over here. The one over here by the horns is the hardest. That's where I cut my hands up. So I'm gonna plug this in, I'm gonna jump on the other side, get it done, and then we'll come back. All right, so now that I got my headlights in, my grill in, and my fog lamps in, what I'm gonna do now is do the finishing touches. Now I do have, before I do that, I do have one more thing that I'm gonna do, and that's I'm gonna be adding some tow hooks down here. I found some at the old pick and pull that are black. What I'm gonna do is clean them up, paint them red, and then I'll have to come in here and notch out this lower valence to be able to install those. But I think I'm gonna make those red, being that I'm gonna put this Tennessee flag on there. So that'll add a little bit more red to it. So just finish this up with this license plate here. And this job will be in the bag. Now I'm using these special kind of clips, and what it is you put your screw or your bolt through them. They're little plastic clips. They're actually called fastener caps up there. And what they do is they come with a little clear piece. You can't really see it right here. And what it allows it to do is when you put that clear plate piece here, it allows you to put some chrome snaps over them. And that just hides your tip of your screw. So that's going to be a wrap on this job. Let's take it out here and we'll put it in the sun and really see what it looks like.